happy family, welcome once again to OBAAPA'S channel. In today's video I am going to share with you how to make the best and delicious and tastiest Ghanaian infante. This is fish spicy sauce that can be enjoyed with so many kinds of meal on the side. So please come with me today and let's start cooking. Alright, so right here I am going to use some fresh fish, and as you can see I have here red snapper. You can use any fish of your choice, and even if you want to add meat, you can use meat as well. So I'm using mackerel and red fish right here. So after that I'm going to just cut it into pieces and make sure that everything is nicely and well clean, like I'm doing here with this recipe that I'm making today. I remember when I was a child, my mom always makes some fancy recipe because she used to have this friend and she was from Infante, and she always made this delicious meal for all of us, and I really enjoyed it. So my mom got the recipe from her, so I decided to share with you how I make my Infante, and of course this recipe, it is so delicious. So after everything is cleaned and cut, I am going to add in my salt and my seasoning. So I have in here my onion powder, and next is coming is garlic powder. You can use fresh ones if you have it, and I have in here my no salt seasoning, all-purpose seasoning right here that I got from Costco, and I'm adding right here. And I have my grounded ginger powder as well, I'm adding in. And next is jerk seasoning. This is very delicious spice for any meat or fish, anything at all. It is really nice, and I got mine from Shop and Save, or you can get it from Aldi's. I think Aldi's and also Save a Lot, they also sell it there. So if you want some, please go ahead and check those stores. You can get some from there. It is really delicious spice, and I promise you that any seasoning for fish, for your stews, for your chicken, beef, it is really awesome. So next I just turn in my stove into a medium heat, and I'm going to steam my fish. The reason why I season my fish this way is because I want the fish to have a very delicious taste, and red seasoning. That's why I added this way. But if you feel like doing it straight from the pot, you can do it as well, but trust me, this is gonna taste really delicious. So after that I'm just raising in my bowl with 1 cup of water, and I just dice up 1 onion to season with my fish. I like it that way better because it smells really nice. And after that I'm gonna just cover it, and then let's go ahead and use the other ingredients. So as you can see, I have in here 6 or 7 pieces of large tomatoes, and I'm going to cut it into pieces and then just remove all the seeds, because with this recipe I don't want my stew to be very watery, so I'm just gonna remove all the seeds right there. So after I remove all the seeds, just go ahead and dice them up into pieces. Yeah, so this way we are going to blend it, so you can just cut it into pieces, or you can just blend it straight forward. Either ways, it helps. It is all good. Yeah, I'm telling you, this infante recipe, it is a must try. Yeah, you have to try this recipe because it is really amazing. So next I have in here 2 medium onion, and I'm going to dice them as well. So with this onion I'm going to blend it with the tomatoes. Yeah, and then you will see what we're going to do next. Telling you, this is very nice recipe. And I have in here also my fresh ginger roots that I just cleaned the skin off, and I'm adding in here turmeric. So this is fresh turmeric that I really love. It is also very healthy for you. And I have in here my garlic, and I'm going to add in there all of them together, and just after that go ahead and then we blend it. As you can see, everything looks really nice, so very nice. And I have in here my habanero as well. And let's go ahead and check our fish and see how it is doing. So this fish is been cooking for 10 good minutes right now, and I think it is done. So please make sure that you don't stir up your fish, because if you do, it is all gonna smashed up. You're not gonna have nothing left when you needed to add it to your stew. So I'm gonna recommend that when you season or you steam your fish, just leave it on the stove and have it cook for 10 minutes, and then after that you can just turn off your stove. So back in here, I am going to blend in all my ginger, tomato, garlic in here, and the habanero. Yeah, that is what you're going to blend right now. And then after that, please go ahead and turn your stove on. Yeah, so go ahead and then add in all your vegetables. You can feel free and cook it straightforward if you want to, but I think it got a lot of water in there. You know how tomatoes is, so I'm gonna recommend that please pre-cook your vegetables before you add it into your stew. That way you get all the water removed, and then you can get the tomato paste that you need. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So this has been cooking about 10 minutes, and then it is getting there, so it is almost done. So I'm just going to cover it and have it cook more. So next I am going to start cooking my stew. So I have in here my pot on the stove, and I'm using a medium heat as well, and I'm going to use my palm oil. Yes, today we are adding in palm oil, but if you have coconut oil, any oil of your choice, you can use it. So I just added in half diced onion, and this is what I am using for now. And after I stir them up, I'm going to leave it on to cook for at least 1 minute. So please leave it on to cook for a minute. So after a minute, you can tell that the onion is flying up, and I am going to add in here my tomato paste. So this is about 8 ounces of tomato paste, and please go ahead and stir it up and allow it to cook for at least 7 minutes, or you can no longer see the tomato paste in there. Yeah, and that is really nice. So just leave it on to cook. So after that, you just go ahead and check and see how it is doing. So next I'm going to be adding in my hot pepper powder. Yeah, I just want a little bit spicy for my sauce, so I'll just throw in there fresh rosemary as well. Yeah, fresh rosemary is going to give your stew a really nice aroma, and it's going to taste really awesome. Yeah, so after you add it in there and you stir it up, you can go ahead and add in some onion. So I'm going to add in here diced green onion, or green onion leaves. Yeah, whichever way that you call it, you can dice them up in there, and I am going to fry that with it. Yes, just to give my sauce a very beautiful color. So as you can see here, I have in here my tomato paste, the one that I just pre-cooked. You can tell the difference right here, right? This is perfect. It looks really, really nice. So I'm going to add in here right now, and that is the perfect time to add. Yes, as you can tell, if you don't have time, to do this tomato sauce, you can just go ahead and use the can one. They have like tomato paste or sauce that is already in the can that you can use. But if you want to make a really tasty stew, please take your time and make the best stew ever for your family. So right here I just added in my salt because I didn't add in salt yet. And next I'm going to add in here my all-purpose herb seasoning right here. You can add any seasoning of your choice when it comes to this recipe. And after we stir them up, we're going to leave it cook for 10 minutes. So as you can tell, the stew is doing wonderful. So coming in here, I have in here my fish stock, okay? The one that I just steamed from the fish. You can add in here right now and stir them up a little bit and leave it on to cook for 5 minutes. The smell of this stew, it is so nice. I can smell the beautiful breeze of my sauce, and I'm super excited, to try this. And my husband is very excited too, because it's been a long time since he had this. So next I just diced up my purple onion, and I'm throwing in here bakoshuto in there, just to complete the stew. That is what I'm doing. I haven't added in my fish yet because I don't want to smash the fish, so I'm just adding in this one. So coming up will be my fish. This is the perfect time to add all your fish, and after you add in your fish, please gently, gradually stir the stew, okay, because you don't want the fish to smash. I hate tomato sauce with fish, and then you cannot tell whether it is fish stew or it is, I don't know. But please take your time. So after this, stew is already done. To leave it on to cook for 5 minutes and it is ready. So as you can see, I'm just going to transfer it into my bowl, my clean bowl, and then we're going to serve our stew with a very delicious banku. Yes, banku recipe goes really nice with infante, and I believe you will love it. And this also you can eat with rice or yam, plantain. This is just a very delicious stew for you guys, and I hope you enjoy cooking with me. So like you can tell, I have here my fresh banku that I just made, and it's gonna go down. So thank you so much for watching. This is how I make my fresh, delicious homemade infante. Until I see you again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Bye bye.